Next time I see you, give me your phone, give me your laptop, give me your bank account number, and I know you don't know me, we don't know each other, but I have your address, and while we're at it, I'm gonna come to your house and we're just gonna hang out in our pajamas. Now, this is obviously a shocking statement that was intended to grab your attention, and I know that it did. And that's because today's topic is probably the most important one that I'll ever talk about. It's about privacy. WhatsApp, the Facebook-owned company that billions of people around the world use, including me and everyone in Egypt, has come up with a new privacy policy. Oh, no, sorry, that's not what happened. They actually came up with an ultimatum. And the ultimatum is basically saying that until February 8th, you're going to be able to choose either to keep your WhatsApp account but allow WhatsApp to share your data with Facebook, or in less blunt terms, f*** off, delete your account. For context, by the way, WhatsApp was always marketed as an end-to-end encryption service that cared a lot about our privacy, and then all of a sudden they had a 180-degree shift, and I'm not really sure why. Oh wait, no, I think I got it. Profit. It's really easy to forget that every single free app that we use is not really free. We all know that the price tag is our privacy, it's our data. All of these companies, they mainly make their profits on ads, and ad companies, for them to be successful, they need to know information about you. The more information they know about you, the better they can target you, and by extension, the more likely you are to buy that drone, buy that lipstick, or worse, be vulnerable to ideological manipulation. But for the sake of conciseness, I'm going to talk about one argument that some of you are inevitably thinking about, and that's the I have nothing to hide argument. And that's exactly why I started the video telling you to give me your bank account and to hang out in your private attire and all that stuff, because the argument is based on an extremely narrow understanding of what privacy is. It assumes that if you're not conspiring to commit a crime or anything like that, then you don't have a right to privacy, which is obviously flawed, and privacy is much broader than that. It's not at all about whether you have something to hide, which you do, by the way. It's about our collective liberty. It's about protecting our information. It's about making sure that our sacred expectation of privacy is not tempered with unjustifiably. And by the way, just in case you care, the people who are most affected by this type of privacy invasion are minorities. They're almost always at risk of discrimination. And just like Edward Snowden said before, saying that you don't care about privacy because you have nothing to hide is like saying that you don't care about free speech because you have nothing to say. And I'll add to that if you don't care about privacy and you don't care about free speech, then one by one, these dominoes are going to start falling, and eventually you'll be wiped out of all of your fundamental rights. This isn't McDonald's. You can't pick and choose which rights to take and which to leave for next time. Now, with that being said, you might be wondering, what am I going to do? So I'm going to spend the next month until the deadline thinking about my options and deciding how I'm going to proceed with respect to Facebook related apps. One thing I do know though is that I'm going to be transitioning from WhatsApp and moving on to Signal. Signal is one of the apps that are similar to WhatsApp, except that they actually collect nothing other than your phone number, and they make absolutely no attempt at trying to link you to that phone number. Obviously, for me, the difficulty is going to be trying to continue communicating with my family and friends abroad, but I'm sure that there are solutions out there that I'll be able to implement, and trust me, the cost is not going to be one of my most sacred rights. That's it, Habibis. It's one life, live it right, and don't take your privacy for granted, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.